Gang, what's good with y'all, man? I feel like it's been a little minute since I shared with y'all some of my favorite items for certain seasons. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with y'all my favorite jackets that I have for this spring season. And we're gonna kind of go from like warmer jackets to more lightweight jackets, just because I think now it's a little bit colder and we're going to start seeing it warm up in a bit. So we're gonna crack it straight off with a jacket that, yo, I ain't gonna lie, has been in production for a very long time, but it's finally finished. And it is this bomber jacket that I made, bruh. It is so cold. I've been waiting for the longest to share it with y'all, but this right here is called the Night Flight bomber jacket, and it will be on my website probably by the time this video goes up. So if you guys like it, make sure you go grab it. But to kind of go over it, it is a nylon bomber jacket with some crazy details. The first one, which is probably my favorite and the one that I had to have fixed earlier in the stages of sampling, is this fire metal logo, bro. I don't know what it is about it, but this metal logo is like one of my favorite little details of the jacket. But other than that, it's a filled bomber jacket with a very nice cropped cut and baggier sleeves. So if anything, the fitting of it is absolutely perfect. And if you're somebody who likes to wear all black, this is gonna be a very easy go-to jacket for you. Like, ever since I've gotten it in, I've just been pairing it with every outfit that's black, to be honest. So other than it being a very well-fitting kind of like signature cropped in the body jacket, the back of it has my bat logo in this PVC, which is kind of like a rubber type of material. So it's black on black. That way it's kind of like a subtle hit. It doesn't really scream the big bat logo, but it's there once you see that it's there. So I thought that that was a perfect detail. Of course, you have some metal hits. You have my logo zippers on every zipper on the jacket, which is fire. And it also has a button closure. Now, I do have a bomber jacket that has a Velcro closure, and every time I would go to close the jacket, my sleeve cuff would get caught on the Velcro and like tear up my sleeve cuff. So when I made mine, I was like, you know what, my closure is gonna be buttoned, so you have both a zip and a button closure to keep it closed. But I think that's pretty much all of the major details. You have some kind of like subtle stuff that I just added, like on the shoulders and stuff like. Oh, I missed the craziest detail, bro. I don't know how I missed this. So I have a jacket that has a crazy detail on it, and it is these inner straps that when you get hot, you can just put the straps on and carry it like a bag or like a extra clothing item on your back. Isn't that like the hardest thing ever? I don't know. I thought it was fire when I seen it on the other jacket, and I was like, if I ever make my own jacket, I'm definitely implementing that. So boom, you got the straps to carry it whenever it gets too hot to wear the jacket. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect for the spring, summer. Like, it gets no better than that. So that is currently out, and you can find it on my website at jadongrundy.com. Now, like I said, we're gonna go from kind of like warmer jackets to cooler jackets. So the next one that I feel like is a little bit warmer is this leather trucker jacket. And this is my personal favorite one that I've had for maybe like 2-3 years now. So this is by Collar Clothing, and they just have like very premium material. So this is a real leather jacket. It has distressed leather paneling on it, which kind of gives it some more depth and a little change up from the regular typical flat leather jacket. But that's what makes it my favorite piece, and I also like the metal hardware on it. So other than that, fits really cool. It has like this Western detailing or straps in the back of it, which I think is a lot more subtle than your typical like Western trucker jacket. So very premium leather, very good fit. Would highly recommend if they still got this on their website. I don't know if they do or not. Now, if you've been following the channel, you probably seen me pick this up already, but a while ago I went to Wasteland and I found this jacket in the store for a very, very good price. And it is a wax denim jacket by the brand Who Decides War. So I tried it on, and the fitting was so good, and just the wax gives it this stiffness that you don't typically see in normal denim jackets. So I very much gravitated towards it and ended up buying it. But the fitting is beautiful, and it has a good crop in the body as well, kind of similar to the bomber jacket, just in a different sort of material. But very great fitting denim jacket. I've been wearing it a ton since I've bought it. So yeah, man, you don't see stuff like this often. So would highly recommend if you guys could find this. I did go on the Who Decides War website, and it looked like maybe it was like not many sizes left. But if you're able to grab one, I'd recommend. Moving on is another jacket that you guys see me grab in a vlog. So I went to the Basket Case pop-up here in LA, and I found this, I guess you would call it like a workwear jacket. So kind of like a Dickies tight beat joint. But yeah, man, I seen this in the pile. I love the color of it. I don't really have any hard blue jackets, so went ahead and grabbed this, added it to my arsenal. You got a couple of cool embroidery details on the front and on the back. Overall, it was just a jacket that I really liked. I think workwear jackets are a perfect amount of like sturdiness but lightweight at the same time. That makes it very easy to throw on with spring outfits, especially out here in LA. Like right now, it's like, it can get cold, but not cold enough to where you need like a full puffer or anything like that, but also like hot enough to where something like this is perfect. So I say all that to say, another great pickup. Moving on is one that I just think everybody should probably have in their wardrobe at some point, but I got this blazer from Jadon London maybe like a couple of years ago, and whenever I am looking for something a little bit more sophisticated or like casual, this is usually the first thing I run to, and it has like a good shoulder cut. When it comes to buying blazers, I would really emphasize that you guys pay attention to the shoulders, because that is what really makes or breaks a garment like this. So pay attention to the shoulders and how it fits on you. Some people like more bolder shoulders, some people like more relaxed. I'm more in the bold category, so this one is perfect for me, and it's also oversized, so I'm able to layer it with a lot of different outfit combinations. So would highly recommend you guys pick up a blazer of some sort, and especially in black. Like, this is like the easiest thing to pair. If this is maybe like teetering on the balance beam of your comfort zone, this is a good one to start off with. So I forget what that saying is, where it's like spring showers bring summer flowers, or May showers bring, I don't know what the saying is. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen, but that's not the point, bro. The point is, during the spring season, it rains a lot. Like, even in LA, we've been getting rain for some reason. So whenever it's raining, what's the coldest way to pop out fully fitted than an undercover rain jacket, bro? Like, come on, man, stop playing. So this is probably one of the best purchases that I made, that I didn't know was gonna be a crazy purchase, but I just bought it because it had like this polyurethane or whatever the material is that's like shiny. I bought it because of that, because I just think shiny things look very cool when you're a person that wears all black. So got this, and it ended up being very useful for the seasonal times when it's raining. So perfect pickup, bro. I'm gonna be honest, you don't have to go all out and get something this expensive, but I think a good rain jacket will probably serve you really well during this time. Now we're getting towards the end on things that are just a little bit lighter. This is a trucker jacket that is by Rick Owens that has been one of my personal favorites for quite some time now. And it's because of the fitting, I would say. Like, it is lightweight, but it also fits differently than typical like denim jackets and stuff like that. So this has been easily one of my go-tos. I do kind of wish that I got it in black as well, though I do wear this orange color a lot more than I thought I would, but I think black would just be very, very easy in my all black wardrobe. But yeah, man, definitely a fire denim jacket. You guys will be able to see what it looks like on and stuff like that. But yeah, man, great pickup. And it's Rick. Like, come on, bro. This one's a little bit heavier, but I put it towards the end because I do think that you can find lighter options. But I do think that this is like one of those perfect things where it's kind of like cold enough to be wearing a jacket, but not cold enough to where it has to be like a full-blown type joint. But I do think that a nice fleece will be a good option for the spring summer season. And this is one that I got from Balenciaga, and obviously when it comes to them, they just have different cuts and patterns that they go off of, and this one's just really, really baggy and fire, so that's why I like it so much. But a bunch of cool details on it. Obviously Balenciaga branding in subtle places on the zippers and the front chest, but overall it just looks like a normal track jacket but fits completely different, and that's why I love it. So last but definitely not least, that I feel like all of the Gorp Core people are gonna be like, yeah, that's a no-brainer, like duh, but this joint right here is an Artemis jacket. I forget the exact model of it, but this isn't one of the shell jackets that are like super weatherproof. This is like one of the more lightweight type joints, but I will say that whenever it comes to windiness, this fights the wind, and it kind of shields you from anything that could be like rain or something like that. So definitely has come in handy in a lot of different scenarios. I will say that it's very lightweight though, so it's really not going to keep you warm, but it will stop you from getting wet or being blown away obnoxiously by the wind. So very cool jacket, very cool colorway by the way, and very functional. So that's pretty much it. I think that was like what, 9 jackets or so, I think. But if you guys have any other recommendations, or you would like to know any of my recommendations when it comes to any other type of clothing for whatever season, definitely let me know down in the comments. But I think that's it, man. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll be back to y'all with more, man. Peace.